consistency is rewarded. Very few people get to experience the fruits of their labor because they give up too soon. They become frustrated and they throw in the towel. I can't do this anymore. But remember, you're quitting on you when you do that. And it shows that you're childish and naive to the realities of life. Things take time. Real success, not that fake shit, real success takes years. And I like to think in terms of 5 to 10 years now. In my early 20s, it was 90 days, because I was sucked into the hype on social media. I was seeing all these drop shippers and all these people making 6-7 figure incomes within 90 days of starting something. And most of the time, it was bullshit. They were lying. They were deceiving their followers. Anybody that's promoting a get-rich-quick scheme to you is lying to you, is a fraudulent motherfucker. If somebody truly cared about you and your success, they will tell you the truth. I'm here to tell you uncomfortable truths, not comforting lies. I discovered in my early 20s, upon being frustrated for a while, that real success takes years. 5 years, 10 years. Anybody can have a good month. But for someone to sustain success for years, I mean, that's a whole other challenge in of itself. And that's why you need to be committed to the process. Roll up your sleeves, learn about your craft, try things, discover what works and what doesn't work, improve the process, get feedback from your customers. Someone who's immersed in the process will do a lot better in the long run than someone who just wants to buy a Rolex. You've got to be committed to the process. I always talk about how success is something that you attract, not something that you chase. Success is looking for a good place to stay. Shout out to Jim Rohn. And what he meant by that is the characteristics that you possess. Are you somebody who's constantly looking to learn, constantly implementing what you learn? Are you somebody who asks a lot of questions, goes to seminars, networks with people who are successful in your field? Are you somebody who's detached from the outcome? You're focused on the process because if I focus on the process, if I do a good job here, the outcome will be great. But if all you're doing is you're skipping the process and you're jumping straight to the outcome, where's the Lambo? Where's the Rolex? You will quit because you're doing it for surface level bullshit. You need to struggle. The struggle changes you. And also, it's amongst the struggle that you learn. You don't really learn from winning straight away. Somebody handed you over a lot of money. You don't learn anything from that. And that's why I've heard before successful people speak about how sometimes one of the most dangerous things that could occur is for you to just win straight off the bat. Because then you don't know if you just got lucky or if you're genuinely good. And a lot of people don't realize that until things start going a little bit shaky. And then they realize, fuck, we had a lucky year, but now we don't know what the hell we're doing. So in a way, I'm not saying that if you win straight away, that's a bad thing. It's good. But I'm just giving you two sides of the spectrum here. Sometimes what you are not realizing is that it could be a curse as well. So be immersed in the process. Understand your craft better than anybody else. Real success takes a long time. I mean, all we have to do is look at nature. Look at a big oak tree. Man, I love trees. I really do. And it breaks my heart when I see people cutting down trees unnecessarily. Because that tree took decades to grow to this size. So many people laid under the tree's shade. So many animals benefited from it. You know? But a tree's a perfect example. You don't plant the seed of an oak tree today and come back tomorrow. Hang on a second. Where's the tree at? I want a refund. I don't see the tree. Where's the manager, right? People would call you crazy. And so I just want you guys to change the way that you approach your work. Just stay consistent with it. Stay locked in. Have a great day. And then repeat that great day 7 days in a row. Repeat that week 4 times in a month. And then you just start stacking those wins. And then over the course of 5 years, 10 years, you're phenomenal at what you do. You're not accidentally lucky. That's why I don't believe in this whole luck bullshit, because it takes a lot of fucking hard work to become successful. It's very rare that somebody gets lucky and just by coincidence succeeds. Even TikTokers that you don't like, you got to give some of them credit. They're able to get attention, even if it pisses you off. And you probably write a comment because you're pissed off at some of these people, and that further promotes them. So look, you learn from everybody. Everybody has something to teach you, whether it's what to do or what not to do. What to do or what not to do. Everybody teaches you something. That's why you have to be open-minded in life. So stay locked in, stay in the game. Repetition is key. If you want to get fucking great at something, do it again and again and again and again. I was speaking to a friend yesterday about the podcast that I launched, and he asked me, Ali, you've done quite a lot already in the first month of the podcast being launched. And I told him, yeah, that's how I wanted it to be, because I want to improve at podcasting by doing it quickly and doing as many podcasts as I can. If I did one every 3 months, I'd still be a little bit rusty. And look, I appreciate you guys send nice comments and you say, Ali, you speak very well and everything. But even I believe I still have a long way to go. There's still a lot of room for improvement. And so the way I improve at anything that I approach is by doing as many repetitions of it as possible, as quickly as possible. You don't want too many gaps in between the work, because then you become rusty. It's like a car. If you don't drive your car now, if you park it up and you go on a 6-month holiday and you come back, chances are you're going to come back to problems, because the gap, you didn't use the car in 6 months. And this is assuming you have fuel in the car before somebody says, well, what if there's no fuel? Obviously, then the car won't start, right? Or it won't drive anywhere. But the point is, if you don't use it, you lose it. So you got to make sure that you're in the process. You're doing as many repetitions as possible. That's how you get better. Focus on the process. Change. Stop looking at the outcome every 2 seconds. It's like you're refreshing in your mind. Hang on, where's the outcome? I'm not seeing the results. You don't sit down and look at your phone and open your mobile banking and refresh it 1,000 times to see if, money has miraculously dropped into it. No. Okay, I'm getting paid at the end of the month. You know roughly when things are going to start coming in. But I want you to completely forget about the end result. Completely forget about it and instead focus on becoming as valuable to the marketplace as you possibly can be. Value is tied to compensation. The more valuable you become, the more you are compensated. Which is why some football players get paid $500,000 a week and some only get paid $20,000 a week. Is there an element of luck to it? Possibly. But if you're fucking good, you're undeniably great, then people will notice. It's the same thing when it comes to what you do. If you're great at it, you present yourself well, you take what you do seriously, you will be compensated nicely. And the more you do it, the more you'll be compensated. And this is assuming along the way you're also improving the process of how you do things for your business, for your customers. The money will just increase and increase and increase. Stop chasing the fucking end result. Focus on the process. All right? Thanks for watching this video, fellas. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a like, comment. Let me know what you think down below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one.